Hello, everybody, and welcome to Jeff, the unlicensed therapist. I still don't have a license. Probably not going to have one for a long time, but that's okay. I hope you're all doing great. I feel like the numbers are a little wonky tonight. I'm not sure the show's even airing right now, but I'm gonna do it anyway. It just like, is it airing? Doesn't make any sense. I mean, well, what are you gonna do? So yes, let's get started with the show. The show basically, as y'all know, or maybe you don't. I think this is my 10th episode. I think I'm on 10, number 10, numero due, no, numero diez. And let me just make sure everything's up and running here. Chihuahua. All right. Yeah, I guess so. It just doesn't seem like the show is actually on, but that's all right. We're gonna run it anyways, like it is, and see what happens. What the hell? So strange. All right, is what it is. I think the show's live, but I don't know. Just like the chat's not up, nothing's really working. But when I go to Rumble, it seems like Rumble is on. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't think the show's been announced. Unfortunately, what are you gonna do? All right, we're gonna go anyway, and hopefully, it will suss out. Anyway, welcome to Jeff, the unlicensed therapist, where I answer your questions. And let's get started. Let's see what some of your questions are. This is actually Am I the Asshole? We're going to start with Am I the Asshole? And then I may refresh because I don't know. I feel like this is not functioning, but I'm going to do it anyways, just see what happens. But the numbers just don't seem to be lining up the way they should normally if I was actually airing. Am I the asshole? But you can watch this on the replay, right? Assuming everything's working. Am I the asshole for not wearing a bra around my brother's girlfriend? Are you a guy? Are you a dude who's got like it's like a Seinfeld episode where you got the man's ear? Is it that? Am I the asshole for not wearing a bra around my brother's girlfriend? I'm trying to understand who's who. Okay, my brother's girlfriend. So it's why would you? Who cares? Like, is she lesbian? Is she bi? Is it a turn on that you're not wearing a bra? Well, let's find out. Also, let's share. How we do that? Let's share a little bit. Sharing is caring. There we go. All right. Let's see. Give me a second, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not featured tonight, it doesn't look like, which is surprising. I thought I was going to be. You know what it is? It's because Fresh and Fit. Fresh and Fit, I think, is up. But I'm not even on at all. So what are you going to do? Anyway, share this, and we're good. And let's get into it. All right. Let me click this. Make sure we're all locked in. We are. All right. Here we go. And feel free to put in your own comments on this as well. So I'm a 16-year-old female. Okay, so everyone's kind of young in this situation. Now I'm feeling a little creepy talking about some 16-year-old not in a bra. When you're 16, you may not even have boobs yet. I'm 16-year-old female, live with my parents and my older brother, 20 male. He's home from college right now, and his girlfriend, I'll call her Lily, sure, 19 female, comes over a lot, like multiple times a week. Yeah, they're young, they're horny, and yeah, they're getting it on. I don't have anything against her, but she's kind of the type who has opinions about stuff. Everyone's got opinions about stuff. It just depends how loud you are with them. I mean, don't you? Everyone's got an opinion. It's just whether or not you share it. So, it's not like you don't have opinions just because you're 16. You got a lot of them. You got one on this chick right now. When I'm home, I usually don't wear a bra. All right, I guess. Sure. Well, like, are you a big girl? Not that it should matter to her, but I don't know. I'm not walking around revealing anything. It's usually just a big t-shirt, hoodies, or pajamas. All right. So you kind of walk around like a little bit of a slob. Uh, just fun. You got your Crocs on too. I'm not leaving the house. I'll wear one out. Okay, so you don't like bras. You free the your the two girls, I guess, right around the house. So if you leave, you put one on, but in the house you don't. I really don't bother. A couple weeks ago, I was in the kitchen getting food while my brother and Lily were sitting at the table. I noticed Lily kept glancing at me. I guess she got a rack or something if she's looking at you, and then looking away real fast. I thought it was a little weird, but ignored it. Okay. Later that night, my brother knocked on my door and said, Lily thinks it's weird that you don't wear a bra around him. Lily thinks that I don't wear okay. Lily thinks it's weird that I don't wear a bra around. Why would she wear my guess, and this is just a guess, is that the girlfriend here is like an only child or something. Like she doesn't get, who cares? My sister and I, like a 2-year age difference. I'm older, or a year and a half, really. And like, I couldn't tell you. I don't know now if she, when we were younger, if she wore a bra. Like it's your sister. Who gives a shit? Now, like you can make a case if it's like, okay, your girlfriend is over at the house and you have a brother and your girlfriend doesn't wear a bra around your brother. Okay, now it's a little, in your face. But this chick's got some issues beyond the bra. That's that's my new book, Beyond the Bra. Therapy from the Unlicensed Therapist. That's right, Beyond the Bra. It's like that Woody Allen movie, the pedophile. When I forget, was it Bananas? I can't remember which movie it was. Everything, I think it was everything you want to know about sex, but were afraid to ask. Back when he was still, everyone didn't know that he was, a pedophile. And now it doesn't matter. Hollywood's still making movies with him, but they catch this giant set of boobs with a bra. Do you remember that? I do. Because I was young. I'm like, boobies. That's right. Now that's how you do it. Is that what's happening in the house? Is she walking around trying to, with the bra hanging from the strap to the door frame, and then she's trying to get? Is that what's going on? Because that's different. But no, you're just being weird. Anyway, I honestly confused. I just said I'm really literally wearing a shirt. He said he knew, but that makes her uncomfortable. Well, she's gonna have to get over it. Like this is her issue. The brother's not uncomfortable. The sister's not uncomfortable. The brother's girlfriend's uncomfortable, and I still don't know why. She needs therapy for that. Like what the hell's going on in her life where the bra makes her uncomfortable or the lack thereof. I told him I wasn't going to change. Good. What I wear in my own house. Yeah, good for you. Take a stand, or she's going to push you around. Next thing, she's going to make you wear pants. I'm assuming you wear pants. Anyway, I'm going to wear in my house what I want because his girlfriend doesn't like it. Just because his girlfriend doesn't like it. He kind of just said, okay, and left. Yeah, I mean, he had to go in. Like his girlfriend made a stink about it. So he had to go to you and be like, hey, she doesn't like you wearing a bra. And then he can go to his girlfriend and be like, I tried. I talked to her. She just refused. He's trying to save the nookie. I can't believe this relationship is anything more than that. Anyway, and then a few days later, Lily pulled me aside when my brother left the room. She was being nice about it, but she basically said that she thought it was a little inappropriate not to wear a bra around my brother. Yeah, she's like, you know what's inappropriate? This girl around your brother. This girl is a bra around your brother. She's going to restrain him, his free thinking, his free spirit. She's going to crush him. She's going to crush him like an egg, like a grape. Let's hope he's only 20. She's 19, I think you said. Let's hope he moves on. You need to start telling your brother you need to find a chick who's not freaked out by bras. You know what you should do next? Just to really press her buttons. Again, I'm an unlicensed therapist. Just leave like tampons out or something. Not use. I'm not like disgusting, but just leave some tampons out. Why not? Why the hell not? All right. So there you go. So how's this all going to end here? He said, okay, here we go. Let me find this. The conversation ended, but it was definitely awkward. All right. Later, my brother again came into the room, annoyed, and asked why I was making it a problem. Your brother? She's probably like, I'm not gonna take off my bra until you get your sister to put on hers. That was probably the ultimatum that was handed down from Mount Olympus. I told him I wasn't the one who brought it up in the first place. He said it wouldn't be hard to just wear a bra when Lily's over. No, don't put up with this shit. You be you. Keep your girls free. Now that things are weird whenever she comes over, she's polite but definitely more distant. That's fine. And my brother's clearly annoyed with me. That's fine. Yesterday he told me I know Lily was uncomfortable, but that I was doing it anyways. I told him I'm just wearing normal clothes in my own house. She's the one making it weird. I agree. My parents mostly just want us to stop arguing about it. They don't want to pick a side in this shit show. I honestly don't think it was a big deal. Like I'm being rude on purpose. Am I the asshole? No, you are the normal one in the relationship. Your brother is trying to save this relationship. I think he just likes the sex. And so he's trying to keep this girl happy. And the girl is just a pill. There's just no call for this. She's out of her mind. She's absolutely out of her mind. You are definitely not the asshole in this scenario. 100%. 100% not the asshole. All right, here we go. Update, am I the asshole for accusing my dad's girlfriend of hiding my medication? I don't want to do an update. Here we go. Friend cheating on boyfriend. Uh-oh, let's get into this one. This is only 7 minutes ago. This is some fresh chisme, as they would say. Am I the asshole? I recently got into a fight with a friend I've only known for a few months. I'm a female, 21. Oh, it's a new friend even? All right. It's almost more of an acquaintance if it's this early in the relationship. Me, female 21, met my new friend, female 24. I'll call her Sadie. Sadie's been actively cheating on her boyfriend with a bartender. I'll call him Chris, 30. She's probably got some diseases from him as well. These bartenders get around. After a night out, I was hanging out with Chris. Is that the bartender? Okay, yeah. And some other friends when we were all drunk, and Chris and I had kissed. Okay, so now you're hooking up with Chris too. I told you Chris gets around. I guarantee you both got Hep C by now. A few days later, I went to the bar where he works and told him I feel weird about kissing you, but I shouldn't because Sadie has a boyfriend and we're both single. So you were hitting on her side piece basically, which let's be honest. This guy is a piece. Well, he's young, but he's definitely not anything more than sex, right? So I mean, if you want to fool around with him, you want to hook up with him, that's fine. This friend of yours, I wouldn't worry about her. You guys aren't barely friends. She cheats on her boyfriend. What? She doesn't have that big, which is I think your point. She doesn't have that big a right to complain. Now, if you were kissing her boyfriend, that might be different. But at the same time, she's already cheating on him. So what can she really say about that? This is the problem when you have no morals. You really can't complain too much when people start making out with your side pieces. Just saying. So I feel really bad. Let me. So here we go. Sadie has a boyfriend and we are both single. I thought he knew about Sadie's boyfriend. Okay, why would she tell him about the boyfriend? He did not. So I feel really bad that I was the one who told him. I don't think you feel that bad. I mean, I don't think you did it intentionally. Maybe you did, but I feel like you're happy in a way. She wasn't much of a friend. Now he's all yours, and he's like mad at her. So maybe he'll hook up with you even harder. I feel like I think you knew what was going to happen, Missy. So you might be the asshole in this one. Let's just see what we got. We'll keep it going. So I feel really bad. I was what I told him. A few days later, my friends and I were at said bar. My friend wanted to go home, but I wanted to stay. I wonder why. Chris said he could take me home. Mm-hmm. As we were sitting in the car, we ended up hooking up. Well, that was the plan all along, wasn't it? The next day, what's with the time travel? The next day, what happened? I assume you guys did it. The next day, Chris feels really guilty and tells Sadie that we had hooked up. I assume that means having sex. They have ignored me, but Chris and Sadie are still hooking up and seeing. Yeah, this is just a shit show. I just can't believe they're still seeing each other. Yeah, because you did your best to break them up. And I have been casted aside. Oh, that's hysterical. So yeah, you are the asshole in this one. You are. I mean, she's an asshole. You're an asshole. He's just a douche. He's just horny. But she's cheating on her boyfriend. That makes her an asshole. And you set this whole thing up so you could get Chris. That makes you an asshole. The only one really not an asshole in this, and I hate to say it, is Chris. Way to go, Chris. And to the other bevy of ladies you're bagging. And now, actually, Chris is the asshole now, too, because Chris now knows for sure that the other girl has a boyfriend. So, yeah, he's also an asshole. Everybody's an asshole in this one. That was easy. Could do that in my sleep. All right, let's keep going. All right. Let's see. Am I the asshole? Let's keep rocking and rolling here. Everyone. Sometimes nobody's an asshole. Sometimes everybody's an asshole. And on that one, everybody was an asshole. Am I the asshole for cutting off my son after his mom passed away? Probably. I'm going to say probably. Unless you got a really good excuse. Oh, this is a long one. I don't know if I want to do all this. Holy shit, it's like fucking War and Peace. Am I the asshole? I've been my dad. Oh my God. I have been my son's dad since he was 1. It's already too soap opera. There's too many moving parts. Let's move on. Am I the asshole for being the reason my stepson won't be here very often? Okay, let's go with the husband one. This seems more interesting. I'm getting more selective as I move along. Am I the asshole for wanting to leave my husband? Maybe. Background. Thank you. That's nice and succinct. Background. Husband and I has a previous relationship and 2 children. Husband has a previous relationship and 2 children. Okay, gotcha. I also had 2 children from my previous marriage. So you're both married. You both have kids from your old marriages. We've been together 3 years, married for 2. Husband cheated on me with his ex 1 year into the relationship. We moved on and stayed together. All right, well, that's not good, but apparently you both kind of agreed that bygones, or whatever the hell you want to call it. Hey, music, like, good to see you. Thank you for tuning in. So let me go back. Here we go. Now here comes the issue. He wants me to treat his children like my own, but doesn't allow me to discipline them. Well, what kind of discipline are you wielding? Are you like got a Bible in one hand and a switch in the other? I don't know. Anything I say, he says their mother is handling it. Is she the one he cheated on you with? Yeah. So that kind of like really sticks in your craw, I'm assuming. He defends her whenever I have anything to say. All right. I'm starting to wonder if they're still together, which I'm sure you are too. So I stay out of it. Then he gets mad when I treat them like visitors at our home when he made it that way. Now here comes the issue. I thought these were the issues. He claims they only text about girls and only throughout the day. He has been texting her more and more lately. Sometimes up until midnight. Yeah, he's cheating on you. He's cheating. No, guys don't text. We just don't. We're not texting anybody anything. Unless it's like, let's meet here, let's meet there. Only person you text is someone you're into, like your girlfriend or something, fiance, your wife, ideally. If he's texting her a lot and they're back and forth, then yeah, he's fucking her. He's hooking. Sorry. That's I'm a guy. I can tell you that right now. Otherwise, he's like, why should she keep bothering me? It's like, okay, simple text. Okay, thumbs up. Okay, great. See you tomorrow. Okay. There's not a lot of long, beefy texts going between people who don't really aren't hooking up, at least from a guy standpoint. Anyway, he doesn't let me see his phone. Yeah. Oh God, he's cheating on you so bad, but wants full access to mine. Yeah. Well, because he's cheating, he's afraid you are too. I have to share my location. Okay, you need to lose this douche. It's done. He's done. You got it. You don't have to do anything. You can do what you want. I'm an unlicensed therapist. You don't have to listen to me. But I'm just telling you, he's cheating on you a lot. I have to give him a play-by-play my entire day, but he doesn't tell me anything about his. According to him, he's a man and he doesn't have to. Oh my God, why would you be with this guy? He's a man and he doesn't have to. And that flies with you? You're okay with that? That's like, you're like, yeah, all right, yeah. You kind of deserve this guy at this point. Anyway, but you're reaching out. Obviously, you've hit a breaking point here. I don't know. Lately, it feels like I can't mention anything. Why are you still with him? I can't speak my mind, give my opinion, because then I'm not respecting him. Oh my God, this guy. And this woman, I mean, she's kind of bringing it on herself at this point. So now I don't talk, I don't laugh, I don't joke. I'm not myself. We have a daughter together and a business. Am I the asshole if I walk away? No, walk away now. Walk away right now. This guy is a prick. He's a colossal prick. It's not going to get any better. It is absolutely, he's cheating on you with his ex. Probably with any other chick who'll sleep with him too. Yeah, just get your financial house in order and leave the schmuck. That's what I would say. And again, I'm an unlicensed therapist for a reason, but that's my advice to you. I say take it. Take the advice. The question was, is she an asshole? No, she's not an asshole at all musically. You're right. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't. I should have said that, and I didn't. That was my bad. All right, let's keep rocking and rolling here. All right. Am I the asshole for choosing to abandon my family? Wow, they must be really brutal if you're going to abandon them. Well, let's find out. I'm 23. I live with my parents and my younger brother. In our culture, it is much more normal to stay home, even after marriage. Okay. Since I started working a couple of months ago, I've been giving 60% of my salary to my parents. Well, I mean, this is like a cultural thing to cover necessities, including my brother's school fees. All right. The problem is that my workplace hours are long, commute's very difficult, so you're burned out. Although it is the norm for anyone in the area. Okay, yeah, that's fine. And I've been doing it for some time now. It's killing my mental health. I would assume it would be, which affects my productivity. So okay, so you're not going to be advancing there. I found an affordable apartment near the office. However, I would not be able to give the same amount of my salary to my family anymore. It's going to be way less. I have considered applying a virtual assistant. When I told my parents, my dad stopped talking to me. My mom started wailing. She accused me of abandoning the family. Really, for this one, you got to know like what kind of family. Like, is it an Asian family? Is it a Hispanic family? Because different kind of cultures have different kind of social norms and rules. I think you just got to be honest with them. You got to be like, listen, I'm at the friggin' breaking point here. If the commute is too much, you guys got to help out a little bit in some way, shape, or form, or I'm losing my mind. I can't continue down this path. I've got to, something's got to give, and it needs to be you. All right, let me do a quick little ad for Rumble Wallet, because I love Rumble Wallet. It is great. I love Rumble, period. They can cancel your accounts, freeze your cards, decide what you're allowed to buy, say, or support. Big banks and financial institutions have total control, and they use it. That's why financial independence matters now more than ever. Introducing Rumble Wallet, a wallet built for real freedom. With Rumble Wallet, you control your money, not a bank, not a government, not a tech company. Buy digital assets like Tether, Tether Gold, and Bitcoin in one secure place. No permission, no middleman, no cancel button. And when you want to support the creators you actually believe in, you can use Rumble Wallet to directly tip content creators securely, instantly, and without interference. This isn't a credit line that they can shut off. It's your wallet permanently. Yours to protect your future, yours to protect your family. When the system fails, when institutions turn on their own people, financial sovereignty is the difference between security and vulnerability. Rumble Wallet isn't about politics, it's about freedom, ownership, and protecting what's yours. So take control today, download Rumble Wallet now, and step away from the big banks for good. True ownership, true protection, true financial freedom. Rumble Wallet, everybody. Hop on that. It's terrific. It is terrific. All right. There you are. Yeah. So where were we? Back to the abandoning my family. Yeah, I mean, it's you're burned out, man. This is a tough one. Some of these are easy. I feel like this is. I wish he put in. He put it in our culture, which to me means it's not your run of the mill American family. This is a family where the young support the old, which is fine, and that's it's. So he's kind of breaking with the cultural norms by saying, "Look, I can't do this anymore." Maybe, and this is sometimes the crazy ideas are the one that work, and it might actually enlighten you as to what the real issue is. Maybe you get a place closer to where you work with your family. Now, I know that sounds a little crazy because I think the issue here isn't so much, the main issue is you want to get away from your family and you don't know how to do it. And this seems like an easy way to do it. And I get it. But you got to deal with your family. They may be upset. You're going to need to keep kicking up money to them because that's just how it's done. There's really no easy way to do this, man. It's effective. I mean, they're saying you're abandoning them, but at the same time, you're losing your mental health. So, I mean, it's a fine line that you're walking. You got to sit down with them. You got to talk to them. You got to just be like, listen, this is my situation. I can't keep doing this. Give me some alternatives. What can I do? Or here, how about this? Let's do it this way. I got to get out. Let's do this on a timeline. I'll stay here for another 6 months, another year. I'll keep contributing, but just know I eventually got to move out. I'm going to try and keep contributing. And the more money that I can make because I'm getting more sleep, because I'm getting more rest, because I'm advancing further in my job, means that's more money I can send to you. And it's a less of a percentage of my income. So I'll be doing better. You'll be doing better. Now, if that's generally true, now, if you're just trying to escape your family, just be honest with them. Be like, I can't take it anymore. You people are making me crazy. So I don't think you're the asshole. I just think you're at your wit's end. That's what I think on that one. What do you think? You agree? Agree? Disagree? Agree to disagree? What do you think? I don't know. All right, let's keep going. Rocking and rolling. Yeah. He's definitely insecure. That guy's a douche, musically medicated. Yeah, I concur too. And that's why you would have. Yeah, Asian. I think Asian family. I think definitely Asian family. I don't think Hispanic. Because I feel like I just feel it feels Asian. It feels like Asian family or yeah. Let's go Asian. I think you're right on this one musically. Let's just stick with Asian. All right, let me go a little further. Let me delve a little further. I'm kind of bummed out we're not featured tonight, but I guess Fresh and Fit is all the rage on this evening, on this fine evening, on this on this telethon. Okay, my content. No, that's not what I wanted. I'm on the asshole. Thank you. Let me clear my throat and we'll keep on rocking and roll. By the way, I did a show today, regular show. I'm back again Wednesday. Probably 2 shows in too. Am I the asshole for telling my fiance that his lack of effort with wedding planning makes me not want to have kids? I'm going to say yes. This could be countertransference on my part. But I mean, I shouldn't say we because it's not an absolute, but guys, generally speaking, I never cared about the wedding. I mean, I knew we were getting married, but I left it in her hands because I'm just like, you care so much about it. You want everything perfect and good. And I'll pay and I'll do it. I'll be where you need me to be. I'll taste the food when you need me to taste it. I'll, go get fitted for what, but I got shit to do. I got a life to lead. And I'm just not that I was invested in getting married, but I'm not invested in the wedding process. I just wasn't. What I was invested in, and this is how I did it. Maybe you can do it this way too. Hold on, let me see. I think it's not a bad idea. Is she took care of the wedding? Thank you, because I really do. I mean, I could make my input here and there, but I was more than happy to leave it in her court. And then I said, you know what? I'll do the honeymoon. I like the honeymoon. I liked planning the honeymoon. I like planning the hotels. I like planning the air reservation, the airplane. I liked the limo. I loved it all. I love planning travel. So you do what you're good at. It's like delegating. You're not going to give the accounting job to the guy who hates numbers, and that's what you're doing when you're forcing your soon-to-be husband into a situation he doesn't want to be in, and you're giving him a big red flag that he should jump out. But we'll read a little further. Let him do the honeymoon. Let him do something he likes. Let him build. Is he handy? Let him build the gazebo. I don't know. It's like Meet the Fockers. Like, what do you think? I built this out of chicory wood. 22 female, fiance 22 male. You're pretty young to be getting married, first off. Are currently planning our wedding. I don't think it's going to last, which is now 6 months away. All right. Although we both want to get married, I originally didn't want to have a big traditional wedding for many reasons. Okay. Most importantly, because I'm very busy right now, working full time, going to college to get my bachelor's degree, and I don't have a lot of time to plan, free time to plan. Okay. So what, you just going to throw it on your boyfriend / fiance? We had many discussions about whether or not to have a wedding like he wanted. Oh, so he wants it. Whether or not to have a wedding like he wanted, or to elope, have a very small celebration with immediate family like I wanted. Okay, all right, now it's starting to play out. So you want just a simple wedding because you're overloaded. You got too much going on. He wanted the big traditional wedding, but in addition to that, he's now, it sounds like, demanding that you've planned the whole damn thing. Is that what I'm reading here? Let's find out. Anyway, there were many tears, mostly from me, but I finally caved and agreed to a big wedding. Okay, that was important to him, Get it? I made it clear that I still had reservations about having a big wedding. You want nothing to do with a big wedding. That's abundantly clear, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Him not respecting that, a little concerning, but that's right. But that I didn't want to take that experience away from him or disappoint his family. Yeah, I mean, that seems good. So far, you're looking pretty good in this. I've done basically all the planning so far, even though I've continuously begged my fiance to put in more effort to help me. Yeah, he's being a dick. It's not that he doesn't have preferences about the wedding either. He has strong opinions and would be upset if I made decisions without him. He's just not willing to start tasks unless I remind him. Well, that's just him being a guy. That's just him being a guy and planning a wedding. And for weeks. This has led to me spending many hours of extra effort and research so that I can present him with the options. All right, well, here you go. This is an easy one. You walk up to him and you say, listen, you wanted the big wedding. I'm cool with the big wedding, but the reason I wanted the small wedding is because I'm completely overwhelmed with school and all this other stuff. And you putting this all on my plate is very disrespectful to me. And if you want a big wedding, you need to contribute more to the planning process. I have no problem having the bigger wedding with you, but you have to be there with me. You have to pick up your weight. And if you're not willing to do that, then let's have a smaller wedding, or let's just put the wedding off. Honestly, I think you should tell him you want to put the wedding off, because I don't think he's the right guy for you. I'm not going off. I'm an unlicensed therapist, but he expects you to do everything. He's treating you like an employee and not his soon-to-be spouse, probably eventually ex-spouse. Anyway, I spent time doing the research. We have had many arguments on this. Every time he apologizes, promises to do more. Well, he's clearly told you that he's not. I mean, he's obviously, through his actions. Forget his words. What do his actions say? He's not going to do shit. And even after I told me to take a break from planning and he'll take care of it, I even have the entire spreadsheet, look at you, with all the tasks that need to be done and they should be done. So it's really not hard for him to pick 2 tasks. I mean, you're making this pretty easy for him. This weekend, I asked him if he planned to do any wedding planning since we are getting behind on our list. He told me, yes, of course he was. On Sunday, I checked again and see if he got anything done over the weekend. And he says he didn't, but he's sorry and we'll do it. Yeah, no. Just you just got to be, listen, you need to do this. And if you're not going to do it, we need to push the wedding off. Or better yet, just tell him you want to push the wedding off. You want to push it back 6 months because it's not getting done. You don't have time to do it all. So just tell him you're going to send out a update to the wedding invitations or whatever, that the wedding was going to be 6 months from this time. Now he can either, one, step up to the plate and help you out with the wedding, which he should have been doing from the beginning, or 2, accept the 6-month extension, and then you'll have more time to get done what you need to in a more reasonable manner. So those are your 2 choices. He either steps up or you spread it way out. Choice number 3, maybe he's not the right guy for you. All right, there you go. I'll read just the end here. It's a little long. Went to sleep without telling him good night and has not talked to me since. Okay, I got to go back. I can't just end with that. Although I was mostly upset about the wedding planning, I also pointed out other household chores, tasks. Yeah, the guy doesn't pull his weight. That's the long and the short of it. I told him this was a pattern. Yeah, I told you that of him, and I'd be happy to reconsider if he can step up. Look at you. We're agreeing on this. Long-term consistency without reminders. Okay, he went to sleep without saying goodnight. I understand that what I said was harsh. No, you had to tell him. And I meant he deserves to know the truth. Yeah, he does. You're not the asshole. Here she goes. She edited it. To give more context, how we manage household responsibilities, he cooks dinner, does grocery shopping. I do the cleaning, other than him doing his own laundry, and is expected to pick up after himself in main areas. He's like, you fucking child with the to-do list. I really don't enjoy cooking, and so I clean instead. All right. Yeah, again, go to your strengths. Another task where behavior has been an issue. Behavior, he's like your child, is cleaning the cat's litter box. Why don't you have a dog? Just get a dog. It's supposed to be shared. Actually, you two, you can handle the dog. It's supposed to be shared tasks, but we ended up, I end up doing it all the time. Although to be fair, it is weird. Okay, so listen, you guys just call it. Call it. You guys are not, if you're already bickering this much, if you're already like so obsessed over who's doing what, and you're doing things and getting angry at things that when they're not being done, and you're not doing things for each other, you're doing things because you're required by the other to do. I mean, it's your relationship. You need a complete marriage, pre-marriage therapy before you ever get married, or you're just going to get divorced. I'm telling you. Yeah, here, look, this person right next to me, right after says, do not marry him. He likes the idea of having a wife and children, but will never be a husband or a dad. Well, he will be, but it'll just be a shitty one. That's the truth of it, right? I think we all agree on that one. We agree on that. Thank God. Yep. That's fine. You go. Yeah, exactly. You can spell. I can't spell. Hey, Nightwolf, good to see you. Thank you for reposting me. Tomato. Exactly. Yeah, I'm not featured tonight. It makes me sad. Makes me want to cry a little bit, but that's all right. Listen, I love you all. I'll do one more and then I'll call it. Let's see, because I do like doing the show, even when we don't have big numbers. Like, I went from, 244,000 people watching, or overall views, to probably less than that tonight, I think. A little bit. But that's all right. Accidentally hit the backspace on the wrong page. So I think I'm back. Sorry about that. Right? Okay. So let's maybe do one more and then we'll call it. All right. Am I the asshole for telling my husband no? What's he asking for? I don't even want to, it could be a little saucy, but this is a family show. Is it? We don't even know what kind of show this is. I don't think it's maybe it's not a family show. It could be saucy. My husband, 40, and I'm 33. We're having a disagreement. His daughter, 15. Okay. So that's his daughter, first marriage. His daughter, 15, had an ill-fitting, hand-cut tube top. What kind of trash is his 15-year-old daughter? What kind of crap father lets his daughter parade around at 15 in a fucking tube top? I'm a little judgmental. That's why I'm an unlicensed therapist. Anyway, his daughter, 15, had an ill-fitting, hand-cut tube top on that she wore to school one day. I told her, does the school even let her do that? I told her it was time to get rid of the shirt and asked her to turn it in. Turn it in. He said, no, take it off right here and give it to me. To which I said, no, you don't have to. No, you don't have to do that. Go to your room and bring it back. The look on her face when he asked was the look of someone who was uncomfortable, and she shook her head no. So she went to her room and brought the shirt back. He said, I disrespected him. I undermined him. I said, no, it's protecting his teenage daughter from abuse. What do you think? Yeah, that's freaking weird. So yeah, you were fine in that. Like the dad wanted her to take the tube top off in front of, like, what the fuck kind of power trippy weird dad shit is that? Yeah, I'd be out there. That's really fucked up. Oh, she was wearing a bra underneath. It's part of the justification for why it's okay. Nah, I don't like it. No, you were right. The dad was way out of line. Maybe all I can think of is maybe he was so pissed. He's like, take it off now. But even then, let her do it in her room. It just, I don't know. I don't know. I think you're not the asshole. I think the dad, either one, is a weirdo freak, or two, just got so angry, he let his rage get the better of him. Could have been either. So you are not the asshole. You are definitely not the asshole. There you go. All right, folks, I'm cutting out. It's been a good day. No, appreciate that. Yeah, I'm done too. Good night, musically. I'll see you all Wednesday. Got a show probably in the afternoon at 12, and then another show. Jeff the Unlicensed Therapist will be doing that Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Hopefully that one will be featured. But I'm getting greedy, right? All right, everyone. God bless you. Love you. Have a great evening. Thank you for tuning in, by the way, everybody. I appreciate you so much. Musically, Nightwolf, the rest of the gang watches this in the morning and watches the replay. Thank you so much. All right, folks. Have a great evening. God bless you. And I will see you back on Wednesday. Take care. I'm still trying to figure out how to log out. All right. Bye, everybody.